So if you don't know, Warzone's actually dropping November 14th. That's been confirmed. And what that means is we're getting Warzone a lot faster than we did last year. So today we're going to be going over a list of things the average gamer needs to get done to be ready for Warzone. The very first thing on this list, and some people might not like to hear it, is you have to cut the camo grind right now. At the times I get to play the game, the very first thing I wanted to do was gold out all my SMGs. And you can see I have every SMG gold and not a single one of them is max level. I use the C9 a lot when I play search with my friends, and even then it's still only level 43, not maxed out. You can see 35, 29, 25, 39, 39. All these guns are gold camoed, but none of them are max leveled. I realized as soon as I finished the last SMG, I was not going to have enough time to get through every single AR with the gold camo completed before Warzone dropped. I'm not one of those kids that can sit down at the game all day, every day, and just grind it out. And realistically, if you're watching this video still, neither are you. So what we're going to want to do is go to your ARs, and we want to shoot for level 30 on every single gun. Level 30 will get you pretty much everything you really need to be competitive once Warzone drops. We don't know what, but one of these ARs is going to be probably meta, and you just don't want to get caught without it. If you get stuck trying to camo grind and make sure you get gold on every gun before you advance, you might not get towards the end before Warzone drops. So the goal should be level all these to level 30, and as you're going, if camos do matter to you, you can still go for your headshots. That's what I'm doing right now. You can see that the aims is right at level 30, so I'm pretty much done with it for now. As you can see, I'm one headshot off the next special challenges for the gun. So once I get all these ARs level 30, I'll just come right back, finish it out, and gold them out after the fact. But I just want to make sure I have all the attachments I need to be ready for Warzone before I do anything else. If you're looking for the fastest way to get these guns leveled up and the easiest way to get these headshots out of the way at the same time, go to your find a match, hit filter. You're going to want to set it to hardcore, and you're going to want to clear everything that's not hardcore face off. I mean, it gets repetitive. It's, quote unquote brain rot, but you will knock those headshots out really quick and you'll get the guns leveled up, especially with double XP weekend going on right now. This is kind of a must, in my opinion. The next thing on that list that you're going to want to do is just master Omni movement. Whether you're a casual or a super sweat, Omni movement is good for the game and it's good for you. You don't have to sit there and abuse it and, be trick shotting someone off the building every single time. There's a lot of useful things you can use Omni movement for, and it's just something that everybody needs to get used to. And the main part of that comes with setting your slide dive behavior to hybrid. A lot of people use tap to slide, and it's not bad, but tap to slide actually gives you that real slight delay that can and will get you killed in Warzone. Of course, we have packet loss because the Call of Duty servers are still trash. You can see we're running, tap, and slide. Tap. There's just a slight delay. It's not much, but it is visible. Tap, slide. Tap, slide. Tap, slide. As opposed to it being tap, slide at the same time. And the reason for that is because it has to register whether you're tapping it or you're holding it to go into your dive. You can see we're running, hold, dive. That's a really bad delay. Hold, dive. I mean, that's almost a full second delay. And that's just not it's not going to cut it in Warzone. As opposed to coming here, setting it to hybrid, and then being able to tap slide. As soon as you tap that button, you're sliding. To dive, you're basically just clicking down on the dive. We're just going to click down on our running stick and hold down the tap to slide paddle, and that's immediate. You see, go, and it's just, there's literally no delay into it. It's an overall better setting. It feels weird at first. I know I was stuck on tap to slide the entire beta, but I really dedicated myself to getting used to hybrid. And now that I've got it mastered, there's no going back. The input delay is actually insane. Very next setting I recommend you change, and this is a personal favorite of mine. I've gone through a lot of these. I think Sucker Punch is the best soundtrack mix in the entire game. There's just a huge difference to me. I hear everything, and I've got some cheap $20 IEMs right now that I ordered from Amazon that are outperforming my HyperX headphones. And with this audio mix, I'm hearing everything. A lot of people complain that there's just no audio in the game, and I was the same way until I went to Sucker Punch, and now there's not a lot that I don't hear. Yeah, I'm hearing this guy wrap around the building. I mean, you could just hear that guy running a mile away. And the last tip that I can give you is don't prestige right before Warzone drops. Some of you might not be prestiging anyway, and that's completely fine. I have a couple of friends who plan to not prestige because they don't want to start over. And I mean, that's cool. But if you do, if you are into prestiging and you want to show off the badges and all that cool stuff, which, you know, I'm the same way. Every time you prestige, you get a permanent unlock. And I didn't do this on my first time. I'm fixing to prestige again. What you want to use your permanent unlocks on are not guns or anything like that. You want to use them on your wild cards or your perks. The very first one I would recommend is use that first unlock on perk greed. What it does is you equip it, it gives you a 4th perk. And the reason I say this is you put on all greens and it gives you your specialty perk as strategist. And what that does is you earn bonus points for objectives, destroying equipment, or like anything you do, you earn extra XP, and that's going to be huge for once you do prestige. You put on perk greed, you put on all your greens, you get strategist, and then you actually get that 4th perk, and you'll set that to the red perk bankroll, which gives you extra XP for all your kill streaks and everything like that. So this way, you're just maxing out all the XP you get for every single thing you do, and as soon as you prestige, you're just gaining that XP back faster, and it'll get you back to where you should be quicker. That's the very first permanent unlock I would recommend you guys do. I didn't do it. I learned the hard way. I wish I did. It's definitely my next one. As long as you follow these tips, you'll be ready for Warzone when it comes out, and you'll be able to keep up with those sweaty kids that play all day, every day, and just, quite frankly, don't have a life. Thank you guys for sticking around. This is Midboy Gaming's first ever long form video. I plan to do a lot more videos, you know, guides and so to say for the average gamers. On this channel, we're going to try and focus on gearing everything for the casuals to keep them competitive in this game that at the end of the day we all love for whatever reason, Call of Duty.